Welcome to All Pets Considered, a show that helps bring together great animals and great animal owners. I'm Dr. Nancy Belknap. We'll start tonight's show, as always, by introducing our set pet, Chauncey. Chauncey is a beautiful kitty that was actually found as a stray in Springdale, was adopted by one of our production crew, and boy, he's in a great home now. In this episode, we have the opportunity to see the adoption options available from Fayetteville Animal Services. Chris, welcome to the show. Fayetteville Animal Services has such a great selection of animals to choose from. Any of our viewers who are looking for a pet need to start there. So how are we going to get hold of you?
Definitely. The Fayetteville Animal Shelter is located at 1640 South Armstrong Avenue. It's down on the south side of Fayetteville, just off of 15th Street. You can give us a call at 479-444-3456, and you can view all of our adoptable pets online at fayettevilleanimals.petfinder.com.
Lots of ways to get down there and get started to finding some love in your life.
Indeed.
It's very easy. And
everybody needs some love.
That's right. That's right. You guys are changing things up a little bit.
Yes.
As far as the adoption fees, so can you give us a little heads up? Does the public know yet?
Well, we've got some real great stuff coming up.
Good.
As you may or may not know, in June we did a free cat adoption day, Free Cat Friday. And one day we waived the adoption fee for all of our adoptable cats and kittens. We adopted out 63 in one day.
Wow.
So we're really looking at getting away from a fee-based thing to a what you can thing. So we're going to try out a new fee schedule for all of our cats and kittens.
Okay.
We're calling it Pick Your Price. Price. P-U-U-R-Ice. Pick your price. The idea is that for any of our adoptable cats and kittens, with a minimum adoption fee of $5, you can adopt the fee for whatever you think the animal is worth, whatever you can afford, and whatever you can afford to donate to us.
So those are the felines, the cats that are there.
Yes,
any adoptable cat or kitten. Above $5, you can say, you know, this is a bad month, but I really want a kitty. How about $10? And so it's pick your per rice.
Per rice. I mean, you can adopt a cat for $5. You know, if you can afford the regular adoption fee of $60, that's great. You know, our price for housing these animals is legitimately about $150 for every animal. If you can afford to adopt an animal at $3,000, great.
Please do.
We need a new dog park.
There you go. And you know, that's the point. All of these fees, it's not like Fayetteville Animal Services is getting rich on the adoption fees. They are barely able to keep their heads above water.
We lose money on every animal that we adopt out.
There you go. That's kind of a sad little statement, but it just tells you how valuable you are, because without you, none of them would have homes.
Definitely.
They really wouldn't.
The animal shelter is the worst business model that you can imagine.
There you go.
It really is.
Now for cats, we're being all special and having some changes. What about dogs? Are you doing anything for the dogs?
Definitely. You know, used to be our adoption fee was $60 for any adoptable dog.
Right.
Now we're kind of going to an age-based thing, because the puppies are easy for us to adopt out. So any dog up to 5 years old, the adoption fee is still $60. That hasn't changed.
It's a very fair price, I might add, too, for all the things that you get with that animal. Awesome price.
For about $250 worth of veterinary services,
exactly.
Definitely. For an animal that's between 5 years old and 10 years old, the adoption fee is half price, $30. For any dog above the age of 10 years old, those are the hardest for us to adopt out. You know, they might not be with you for all that long, so we're just going to go ahead and waive the adoption fee.
Wow. So you have a free senior, over 10-year-old dog,
yes,
and is essentially not going to have an adoption fee. However, I'm sure you'd take donations if anyone wanted to donate toward the care of that animal.
You know, what we like to do in those situations, if someone's going to adopt a 10-year-old and had their heart set on paying us $60, what they can do is pick out one of the younger dogs and sponsor it. Go ahead and pay its adoption fee.
Oh,
so that way somebody can come in and adopt that one. We once had a train of 19 consecutive one person sponsored one dog, the next person sponsored the next dog. That went on for 19 dogs.
Wow.
It was really
excellent.
fun.
That's a very fun way to do it. Well, speaking of dogs, let's get started.
Indeed.
Because I am very excited to share with our viewers all these great animals. Hello, Sugar Dumpling. Now, this is a very pretty dog. Yeah.
Very funny looking pretty dog.
Well,
she's pretty in her own way.
I think she's got a very pretty little face, and she's got the legs to be a runway model. Look at those legs on that girl.
This is Alfie.
Alfie.
She is what we're calling a Pomeranian mix because we don't know what else to call her.
Sometimes that's the best you can do.
Indeed. I think her coat is probably a bit longer than this. I believe it was probably shaved for the summer. Unfortunately, after someone shaved her, they let her run loose and she was hit by a car.
Oh, Alfie.
She was hit by a car. She was brought to the Fayetteville Animal Shelter. We treated her, and unfortunately, no owner ever came forward to claim her.
Oh, my.
She came in with some respiratory issues. She had some contusions and some serrations on the back legs. All of that's healed up. Dr. Jones has given the dog a clean bill of health. She's 6 years old, thereabouts.
Yeah.
So therefore, with our new pricing structure, the adoption fee is only $30.
Excellent.
Now that includes the spay and neuter, microchip, rabies vaccination. The dog has gotten dewormer. The dog has gotten all of its initial booster shots. We even send all of our adopters home with a bag of food.
Wow, free food. And you know, this is a nice small dog. It's what I call a toteable dog. You can take it places with you and do things. Probably 12, maybe 15 pounds at the most.
At the very most.
Yeah.
One great thing about Alfie is that he got to spend a lot of time with our vet tech, and she says that the dog is crate trained, because he never made any accidents in the kennels. He loves going outside. He's very playful, very enjoyable.
Oh my gosh. Alfie, you need someone to love. You know, at 5 years old, you're past all that puppy chewing, all the things that go along with puppies. They're very busy, puppies are, just like toddlers and little kids. So when you get an adult dog, you have a more settled dog. And Alfie would make a great pet for somebody. He's got a nice coat. He's going to be, you could bathe him in your sink. You know, lots of advantages to that small dog kind of deal. And even for protection, Alfie will protect you. Give him the chance. Hopefully he'll never have to.
I defy someone to walk up to his owner's door unnoticed.
Yep. Unnoticed, that's right. That's right. Well, Alfie, you're cute as a bug in a rug. Solid black, adoption fee $30 because we consider him older than 5 years old. That includes the neuter, vaccines, a heartworm check. The
heartworm test, yes, is included.
It's just a great deal. You can't go get a dog and take it to the vet, you're right, for his price.
The average is about $250 for all the services that we provide.
I believe it.
Did I mention that the animal shelter is a very bad business model?
We don't make a lot of money, animal shelters, do we?
No,
but that's okay. You know what? The bottom line is you've saved Alfie's life.
Indeed.
Without you, Alfie would have been hit by a car and left to die.
Exactly.
Unable to get food, water, or shelter. And so, not a good business model, but you know, from here, you guys
That's
are
the important part.
That's right.
Did I mention that you can adopt any of our cats for $3,000?
You did mention that.
It's pick your own price. You can just pick anything.
You could even pay $10,000 for a cat, couldn't you, if you wanted to?
This is Ozma. You can adopt her by the pound.
That would be a pricey little thing.
Indeed.
Ozma.
Ozma. O-Z-M-A.
Ozma is a tortoiseshell in white, but she had a home at one point.
Indeed. She was very well fed. She was found in an apartment complex. We assumed got out of somebody's house, somebody's apartment. We waited for someone to come forward, and no one ever did.
Another reminder to everybody, if you lose your pet, please check at the shelters. That's hopefully where they are, getting food, water, and shelter.
Indeed. That's what we're really there for.
That's right. So, gosh, she's already spayed.
She will be. That's part of the pick your own price adoption fee.
Okay.
With our cats, they get almost all the same great stuff that the dogs get.
I was going to ask.
Spay, neuter, rabies vaccination, microchip. For the cats, we test them for feline leukemia.
Right.
Booster shots, vaccinations, send you home with a bag of food.
It's a very, very, very good price. Cat, again, this age, you're kind of past all that little kitten climbing curtains and running around the house. She's going to be a very calm, nice pet for somebody.
Yes.
When you come home, you can pet her and love on her, go to bed, and not have to worry that she's tearing up the house while you're asleep, too.
Exactly. She's very cuddly. She's very affectionate. If you don't mind your lower extremities falling asleep when she's on your lap, she's going to be a great pet.
So you know a little bit of personality-wise, she is a very sweet kitty.
Very much so.
Very pretty cat, and you know, there's just no reason in the world she should have to live her life in a cage or not have a life. Someone needs to adopt her and
definitely
give her a life for sure. All right, Ozma, that is a pretty name for you. I've never heard that name. And if older cats don't appeal to you, maybe you like kittens hanging from the draperies.
It's that time of year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's not an animal shelter in Northwest Arkansas that is not up to their eyeballs in adorable, cute little kittens.
Oh my goodness, they're cute.
And so I decided to bring a random sampling of our cats.
That's a good idea.
This is Brock and Bianca. Brock is going to be the black cat. Bianca is going to be the tortoiseshell.
There you go.
They came in as a litter of 4. There's another black male named Brady, and then there's another. We have a calico by the name of Bethany at the shelter. They're about 8 weeks old. They're very adorable.
They are.
Very much a kitten.
Kittens are way fun to watch play, and certainly when you have a litter of 4, finding 4 good homes is hard for them.
Here's one reason that we're really excited about this new pick your own price idea, is that it's going to be so much more affordable for people to adopt animals in pairs.
2 kittens. There you go.
This is a bonded pair. They came in as a litter. I mean, it's a male and a female. They're going to be affectionate with each other. They're never going to have any problems with each other. Cats are very social animals, and you do want to have more than one in a house.
Right.
So if you are looking for a kitten, I highly recommend adopting 2 kittens at once. That's why I went with the alliteration: Brock, Brady, Bianca, and Bethany.
There you go. Got the bees.
So for the low cost of $10, or if you want to go to the high end, maybe $6,000, you could adopt 2 of our kittens.
Pick your own price sounds like a really good deal.
We're really hoping it's effective.
I do hope. And to adopt 60 kitties out just because there's no adoption fee makes you think that perhaps that will help in some way. But everyone needs to realize when they get that cat or kitten at the inexpensive price, or maybe they pay the $6,000, there's still some care that goes into it. They're still going to have food, water, vet bills from time to time, and that kind of thing. And that just gives them more money to use toward those things, the litter box and all that.
Exactly. This, kind of the whole idea with this is that your startup costs for getting the cats, the equipment for the cats is going to be more than the cats themselves.
There you go.
So that there's less things holding people back from coming down to the shelter and adopting from us.
Very, very cute kittens. And if these colors don't appeal to you, there are others to choose from. Lots.
At the time that I left, I counted about 30 kittens that were at the shelter and available for adoption.
It's a lot of kittens to find home for. I wish you luck. Maybe these 2 will find a home just from being on our show.
Let's hope so.
You got it. We'll be right back in just a minute.
When my dad went away, it made me very sad. My mama cried, and she didn't want anybody to know where he was. When other kids did stuff with their dads, it made me sad again. Then some nice people brought Charlie to my house. He told me jokes and made me laugh. He picks me up every week, and we have a lot of fun. I don't feel sad anymore. They call Charlie a mentor, but I call him my best friend.
Children of prisoners are 7 times more likely to end up incarcerated themselves. In Northwest Arkansas, over 5,000 children are at risk. You can help break that cycle. Become a HIP mentor and give a child a brighter tomorrow by providing hope, inspiration, and protection today.
Engine.
Check.
Thrusters.
Check.
Fuel.
Check.
Computers.
Check.
Social Security.
No check, go direct.
That's right, Patty. A few weeks ago, I went online to godirect.org to sign up for direct deposit. It's easy to do, and I got my cash at warp speed.
Wow, it's fast and easy. I'll sign up right now to make sure I'm prepared for our next mission.
Deborah Grodecka is a highly qualified dog behavior professional with extensive experience as a trainer and behavior specialist. She has earned the title of Certified Pet Dog Trainer from the Certification Council of Pet Dog Trainers and is the founder of Every Dog Can Incorporated.
All right, Loki, good job. Down, down. Okay, we're going to roll over, settle. Very good. Let's roll over, roll over. Oh, that's a good
Yay,
job.
Loki.
Okay, let's go roll
Good
back.
job.
Come on, let's go back.
Look at that,
Oh,
both
yes,
ways.
Good job.
Bravo,
Good job.
Loki.
All right, Loki, sit. All right, you shake. Good, good, good. How you doing? Let's try it again. Sit. Can you wave? Can you wave? Come on, you can do it. We're just learning it. Come on, can you wave? Is that going to work? Can you wave? Oh, almost. One more try. Almost. A little higher.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, all right. He
good.
just learned that yesterday, so. Okay, let's try another one. This one. Okay, I just got one. Loki, sit. No, sit. Okay, I just got one piece. Which hand's it in? Very good. You got that one first. Okay, and now a tough one. Okay, I'm going to have you, Loki, let's sit. Let's sit. Good, down. Very good. Okay. Off, off. Yes, off. Good dog. Good dog, Loki. Yes, that's a good dog. Wow, there you go. Excellent. Good dog, Lokimon. Good tricks, Loki. All right, come on. That's
Yay,
good job.
Loki,
Yeah.
good job.
Yes.
Awesome. We have Paul and Loki teaching us how to teach our dogs tricks. I love trick training. You know, people have in their heads that obedience training has to be boring, that it has to be tough, and that the dog has to hate it. Well, that's why I like trick training, because it gets people and their dogs all fired up about how to train and to enjoy training. And then if I can get them focusing on teaching downs and stays and heeling and coming when called, just like another trick, then you have a happy dog and you have a happy owner. Now, Paul, can you tell us a little bit why you have enjoyed teaching Loki tricks? Because when we did this originally in the puppy class, I taught them a few tricks one night in class, and Paul came back the next week and had a whole repertoire of tricks. So he obviously enjoys training tricks. So tell us a little bit why you and Loki enjoy this process so much.
Well, we're just sharing time together like we do, and it gets boring for a dog if you just say sit, stay. Just like a kid, after a while, they're not going to like doing it very much. So to keep it fun for the animal and fun for the human, we like to throw in as many tricks as we possibly can. And it's a learning experience for both of us.
You know, and I also think that the animal, when they do a trick, something that's very human-like, like rolling over or waving or giving paw, causes such delight in the human. We tend to light up in a way that the dog really catches on to, and it's a relationship builder. Yes. And I think that's so important. So now that you see the finished product, we're going to show you how you can actually teach some of these tricks to your dog. So we're going to kind of have to slow it down so you can see the process. Now, to teach a dog to roll over, the dog has to down first. Now, you see how Loki, we don't necessarily want him to start out moving. I'm going to take the treat right in front of his nose, and I'm going to go back so he has to reach over his shoulder. When he's over on his back like this, you bring the treat around, yes, until he goes all the way over. Now, the thing that's beautiful about Loki is that he rolls both ways. Down, roll over. He goes this way, yes. And he goes the other way. Down. He goes over this, down. Roll over. Roll over. This way. Yay! All the way, all the way over. Yes! Good job. And then it's a matter of repetition, doing it over and over and over. And let me tell you, not every dog can roll in both directions. Dogs tend to be favoring one side or the other, just like we're right-handed or left-handed. So Loki is a very unusual dog. He's an ambidextrous. He's an ambidextrous rollover. Good job, Loki. Excellent. Now, will he do it just on a hand signal, or do you have to have a treat in your hand right now? I don't have a treat yet. He'll still do it. Okay, cool. So you've got an empty hand, right? You think he'll do it for me with an empty hand? Hey, Loki. Loki, over here. Loki, down. Roll over. You want to go this way? Roll over. Yes! Good job! Excellent. Pretty good for a 6-month-old puppy. Yay, good job. Now, do you want to show us, Paul, how you taught him to shake?
All right, okay. Loki, let's sit. You sit. Okay, and it's just a natural motion. He wants to do it already. Just holding your hand out until he puts his paw up, and then you congratulate him and say, that's a good dog, very good.
So would you say that you shaped this? Did you start with him just lifting his hand
just
to you
a little bit first of all,
as
yes.
you were just, and then you raise it up higher and higher?
Sit. Lucky, sit.
So you started it very low.
Start down here, so he just starts touching your paw.
Right.
My paw.
Okay,
His
your paw.
Come on, sit again. Okay, and then you raise a little higher, shake, and then he reaches up to grab it, and to wave eventually, he's going to be doing this such that he's going to get real high up here. He's going to wave his foot. Aren't you going to wave your foot?
So you're right now, you're trying to get him to wave.
Yes.
So what you have to do is pull it up higher and higher. And I find, Paul, for some dogs, if you can actually turn the hand this way, then they'll reach up and really slap you on the hand like in a high five. Good job. Yay.
Good dog, Logan.
Now, choose.
Oh.
That's a really fun, extremely easy trick to teach, and it's often one that I like people to start out with. So talk us through it, how you do this.
Okay, it's pretty much similar to a shake to begin with. So sit, let's sit, okay, and you just show the dog that you have just one piece of food, and you don't let him see which hand it's in, and you're going to hold your hands down such that he gets to choose just one. Which one are you going to choose? Yeah. It shows the right hand again.
Now, tell me, did Loki naturally hit your hand with his paw, or did he first bump his nose to it?
He just grabs it. He shows interest in it, and then it was a matter of time. You had to be very patient until.
So you're waiting for the specific behavior before you give him the treat. Okay, so if I have the treat in my hand and the dog is just nose bumping the treat like this, I'm going to wait until, yes, he does it with his paw. So sometimes you have to wait the dog out while he decides or figures out what behavior is going to earn him the reinforcement. So here I've got my treat. Okay, Loki, choose. I don't think so. Yes! Now that just shows you sometimes he's going to the same hand because that's what we were working on. So you really have to wait it out and give the dog the time to actually think through it. Now, one final one. Loki!
Loki, man.
Come on, Lokes.
Loki, Loki, Loki.
Good boy, Loki.
Oh, that's
now,
good dog.
Paul, the treat on the paws.
Yes.
That's very impressive. That's showing a lot of self-control on Loki's part.
Right.
Now, obviously, before you started teaching that trick, you had to teach him off.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you started with the treat in your hand, off, and you waited for him to back up. Good. And then you tried it on the floor. Off. And off means leave it alone. Don't go near it. Off. Yes. And then you have to teach him down. Right? Okay, now this is really hard because now we're going to teach that he can't have this even if it's on his paw. Down. Okay. Now I would start with it a little further away. Off, off, and always reinforce the dog from your pocket during the early stages of learning. Off, off. Now obviously you have to have a dog that's comfortable having his feet touched. Off, off.
I've got square food.
Oh, is that the secret to use square food? All right, that's one of those little training tricks we need to know. Can I have another one, please? Thank you. Here we go. Okay, Loki, down, off, off. Good boy. Off. Good job. Nice. So I reinforce him because I have to keep him motivated to stay in the game with me. Okay, take it. Do you let him take it? Oh, you don't. Okay.
So, give it to him. I pick him up and make sure he doesn't go for him.
All right.
That position.
Good trainer. Good job. Excellent.
Excellent. Good drool.
So there you see, we've taught you a few tricks that you can teach your dog. And the great thing about trick training, it's relationship building. And it's a really fun and happy way to work with your dog. So get out there and trick train your dog. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Loki. What a good puppy.
Good job, Loki.
Imagine Beaver Lake. It's more than a place to fish, play, and camp. Beaver Lake is the nurturing source of life for all of Northwest Arkansas. You may think Beaver Lake is somewhere out in the country. In fact, Beaver Lake is in our homes. Beaver Lake is in our backyards. Beaver Lake is in our lives, and in a very big way. Clean and plentiful water is the fundamental cornerstone to the wonderful quality of life we enjoy in Northwest Arkansas. But clean and available water doesn't just happen. Maintaining this precious resource and assuring it is available for generations yet to come is everyone's responsibility. So remember, Beaver Lake is a destination, but it's also a constant presence in our lives. To learn more about Beaver Lake and the entire watershed, visit the Beaver Water District's website at bwdh2o.org. Beaver Lake. You drink it every day.
Well, I have just truly enjoyed meeting all these animals and meeting with you and hearing their stories. There's some really, really sweet animals that need homes, so tell us again who you have.
All right, so we've got the Black Pomeranian mix, $30 adoption fee, and this is Alfie.
Beautiful.
We've got the big old chunky lady Ozma back there. Her adoption fee is whatever you can afford, with a minimum of $5. These two kittens, it's, which one is this? What is your name?
I think that's Brock and that's Bianca.
Brock and Bianca, yes.
There you go. I remember the bees. You guys had the bees going on.
Gotta rock the alliterations.
That was it. And again, Fayetteville Animal Services, if any of these animals don't appeal to you, there are all kinds of animals that really need homes. Great animals full of love, nothing wrong with them. Just need someone to take care of them. So tell us how we're going to get hold of you.
Yeah, but we're located at 1640 South Armstrong Avenue.
Like kitties.
You can give us a call at 444-3456, and you can view all of our adoptable animals online at fayettevilleanimals.petfinder.com.
A reminder, Alfie seems quite interested in the kitties. You can always pick up a dog and a cat while you're there, too.
I know, 30 and 5.
Cheap deal.
Yeah.
If any of our viewers need to get hold of our training expert, Deborah Grodecka, they can at her website, everydogcan.com, or just by giving her a call at 479-925-3000. That's it for tonight's show. As always, if you didn't see the pet that's right for you, don't be afraid to drop by one of our local animal shelters and find the pet that's right for you. Thank you so much to all of our viewers. We hope to see all of you next week for All Pets Considered.